Oh, you are just an idiot, Purdy. I felt with you earlier. Je regret. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you stupid girl. She's gonna will away the fuck out of you. That scared the shit out of me. I gotta pause. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, do you know what? I've been waiting for that jump scare all fucking season. And I didn't even think it going into this episode, but I had thought to myself this season, when is going to be the episode 8 Mel between the car seats jump scare in this season? That was fucking it for me. Because you didn't expect it at all. Like, everywhere I would have expected Viola to come from, she didn't. And then literally her fucking arms just came out of the fucking dress sleeves. Oh my god. Oh. I'm doing what I didn't do in episode 8 of Hill House, which is stop and recover myself. Because there's no more watching for me until I recover from a scare that big. I'll just be doing this, but like internally. Oh my god, that fucking got me. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Bly. Whew. Play. You're fucked as well, mate. You are fucked. Oh, shit!
We return, dear listener, to another night. The night in which Viola would sleep.
Jesus, this episode! Oh, shit! She woke up there like the rest of them have ever since. It's this, yeah, I got it. She's been around them all the time. Oh, fuck off, she can't leave. It's going to be all the pretty things, isn't it? She literally said she did not want to be buried with it. But I know she's not buried. Do you know what I mean, though? She's stuck without her kid, with child, without her husband, without anybody else. Oh,
She would sleep. She would wake. She would walk.
Ah! Oh, Jesus.
She would sleep.
Jesus, this is torture.
she would wake. And in time, as we all do, she admitted all. She admitted she was dead. She admitted her husband had moved on. She admitted her daughter was growing without her. And she admitted her room was a dream, a construct, a lie preferred to the truth of the trunk. But there waited for her at the end of this purgatory. And one day Isabel would open her mother's trunk and claim her reward. Both of their rewards. And day after day, night after night, an ocean of time, the moment finally came.
Oh God. This is Birdie. Pause. So essentially, her soul was trapped in the trunk, and she would only be released when her daughter, well, basically when anyone opened the trunk. But in her world, it was going to be the daughter, and she was going to give her the dress, and it was going to be happy times. But actually, it ends up being Purdy who fucked herself over. Wow, okay. And I'm assuming now then that we'll get to that at the end. Play. And she's out now. Shit. Her theme, that theme is terrifying, that. Oh!
When she beheld her husband, she saw not the changes wrought of time, only his sadness. Only that. And so, overwhelmed, she slept and waited.
Where did the husband go? Did he, die away from Bly or something?
They were leaving Bly, leaving most of what remained of their belongings. Her reward for all these years of isolation, for all the ache in her tired heart. But Arthur had grown a superstitious man. Whatever curse had claimed his second wife, he would not risk his daughter to its icy fingers. His daughter, nor anyone else.
No!
This final insult of being cast to the swampy depths while her daughter would grow to womanhood. This absolute abandonment. It shattered Viola's heart.
Shit!
The pull of that next world ignored, she instead made her own gravity. Gravity of will. That would change the terrain of Bly Manor forever.
Oh my God. That is dark shit.
She would wake.
She would walk. Oh my God.
And she would walk.
For 400 fucking years.
As if woken from a nightmare, she would walk back to her home, feeling each time that it was a dream. That she could simply slip into the warmth of the blankets and nestle herself to the bosom of her family, waiting for her all this time.
Jesus Christ.
Her heart would shatter anew, burning in her bosom, a searing ache that she hoped would be quenched by the cold, muddy waters of her new manor, her new home. Time she woke would be waiting for her there.
Oh shit!
Where is she?
What are you doing in here?
It isn't safe. You mustn't be in this wing without protection.
Oh, shit!
As the plague doctor died, so he was immediately forgotten. And a strange phenomenon occurred. Her gravity, it seemed, her invented gravity that held her to the grounds, that kept her in purgatory, it would hold others too.
Oh my god, that's...
She would sleep, and as happens when one dreams, she would forget. And having forgotten, she would wake. She would walk. Viola faintly noticed her own attempted exorcism.
Oh my god!
And alas, the poor vicar, the second person to find himself in Viola's path.
Shit!
She would sleep. All things fade. All things. Flesh. And so, true does the spirit. Everything yields to time. Even the soul. Her name, forgotten. As Lester's name, forgotten. As her memories left her, so too, her face. So little did she remember that one night she found a child in her daughter's old bed. And here was a child. It must be the child whom she'd sought. Must. She would sleep, and she would fade, and fade, and fade. And the others, too. They were fading as well.
Oh, God.
The eldest of Willoughby's daughters, once Lady Lloyd of Bly, now just a thought, just a feeling, just need, and loneliness, and rage. Her fate was a nightmare. A fate that befell all trapped at Bly. A fate that befell Viola's once sister, now forgotten in the attic,
I knew it.
unaware that she'd ever had a sister at all. A fate that befell anyone unfortunate enough to step into her habitual path.
I'm glad she got that shit. Oh, God, let everyone go!
No hope for anyone with the sad misfortune to die on the grounds of Bly. No hope for the victims of Bly. And no hope, it would seem, for the younger pair, who, having run afoul of fate.
Shit! That's horrible. That is a fate worse than death. Just fucking die. It's like her stubbornness trapped her in life and in death. Like her refusal to die, really, meant that she had this horrible living death where she was like an observer in her own fucking world. It's so sad. Just so sad. You know, watching her husband fall in love with her sister, watching her daughter, just her daughter being raised by her sister. Just horrible. And then Purdy, I know her name's Perdita, but I used to have a cat called Purdy, and I'm just grateful to be able to say the name, so I'm going to go with Purdy, because she was called Purdy by Arthur. Oh, Arthur, just so, anyway. So Purdy's like, fuck this, enough. Literally, enough. It's been 6 years. We're all being tortured. You know, and I'm, you know, I did really feel for Purdy. I'm like, Viola is not a fucking picnic. She just turns up, slaps you. But before she died, she'd sworn Arthur to an oath, which was that this trunk was full of all her bits, you know, her fine dresses and jewellery and all that sort of stuff, laces and everything. And she says, you better, you know, basically your promise is this is Isabel's and only Isabel's. No one else opens the trunk. It's hers. And he took that oath seriously. Unfortunately, Purdy did not. So after offing her sister, now she basically wants to pilfer her stuff to kind of keep Bly going, or at least for them, because obviously someone else will take over Bly if they've got to leave the premises. But in order to keep the manor, which at one point was Viola's main concern, I don't think it was at this point. But what we don't know at this point is that when Viola died, she essentially entered the trunk. And that's where her soul was. It was attached to those earthly things. And she couldn't get out. So she created this kind of... she recreated that sort of inside the box as her sick room. You know, so basically she was in the same death, you know, a living death and then a death in the same place, basically. So she's in there waiting for her daughter to open the box, the trunk. And what actually happens is Purdy opens it and it's fuckety bye to Purdy. She is dead. I'm glad I guessed it. She is now stuck in that very pretty dress, but with no face in the attic. So she's the one Flora shushed and the one Peter grabbed and threw about. Wow. But then things go from bad to worse because Viola thinks, well, not so bad now. At least I'm kind of out. She's free. She can wander in the house. She's, you know, sort of, again, the living death. Nobody can see her. But she's able to, you know, witness her daughter growing up and all that kind of jazz. But then that is it for curtains for Bly. Arthur and Isabel are going to go somewhere smaller that they can maintain so that they can, you know, have a sort of financially viable life. But they are not taking Viola with them. They're like, fuck this shit. We're out. We're done. You're not going to be fucking haunting us and killing us and cursing us. So they just toss her in the lake. They toss the trunk in the lake because they're sure that somehow there's a connect, you know, all that stuff. So Viola is now broken, really. She feels completely betrayed, abandoned. And all she does is, as she did, is she sleeps, she wakes, and she walks. And when she sleeps, she forgets. She wakes up. She's headed for her daughter. But obviously there's no daughter there. And if she happens to see anyone, she fucking kills them. Including the plague doctor, the fucking vicar, that poor bloody kid. But the other aspect to this is that she forgets. And over time, she no longer even knows her name, who she is, why she's even walking. She's just locked in to this thing. And I don't know, it just really got me. It was kind of like, wow, spectacular. And of course, the big deal for us and everyone else in this story right now is her stubbornness, her refusal to kind of be pulled up to sort of, you know, the afterlife. Her kind of personal gravitational pull that kept her tied to the earth is not only tying her to the earth, and specifically to Bly Manor. Anyone who dies on the site, whether it's by her hand or by any occurrence. They're trapped at Bly too. And they're trapped, stuck, fading away, even to themselves, forever. So it looks like if anyone's going to get out of this thing, we got to free Viola. And, you know, she was an imperfect person, and while I admire her tenacity, she was also quite a bully, and possessive. And also quite manipulative. But all of those negative kind of moments and behaviours in her, for fuck's sake, again, I feel like it's like she's paid. She's paid. So how do we get her to let go? I think that's probably one for episode 9. And obviously she's got Danny in her fucking hands now. As we've seen in this whole episode, we've not seen anyone make it out. So I would guess, unless there's an intervention from another ghost, something, I have no idea what, Danny's dead. So we need an intervention, basically. So yeah, that's all I got for this episode. I absolutely loved that. It just destroyed me at the end. Now, I was feeling quite... Oh, and the jump scare as well. So it's a brilliant jump scare. I got to double down on that. Awesome jump scare. But to be honest, the thing that really got me was that last section where everything came together and you just felt the emotional weight of everything that's happened in Bly since her death. And we don't actually know if all of this would have happened if Purdy hadn't killed her. Would she have survived and gone back to her life? Don't think so after that long of a sustained illness. But maybe she would have found a way to let go. I feel like she was on her way there. The very fact that she put together that box for Isabel betrayed the intention that she was accepting. She was not going to be raising Isabel. And she was in the process of letting go. And I feel like Purdy really made a mistake. I mean, she made a mistake anyway. It's fucking murder, and it wasn't a mercy killing because she didn't want to go. And it's not, I'm sorry, but it is not a mercy killing if the person doesn't want to die. It doesn't matter how much pain they're in. It doesn't matter how grim their existence seems. It's only mercy if someone has asked for mercy and said, just put me out of my misery. I can't do this anymore. I want to die. Anything else is murder. So she murdered her sister. And that set a chain of events off that has killed a lot of people, and not just killed them, but trapped them. So, you know, Purdy's got her punishment too. But I'm kind of now like, can we let everyone go? Because apart from Peter fucking Quint, because he is still not paid adequately, I'm sorry for what he did. Oh, so right, until the next, that was just, I gotta say, that was marvellous. This season, I'm well impressed. I really, really, really want them to make more of these. I really do. And if not specifically The Haunting, I want this kind of group of actors and Mike Flanagan to keep making shit together, because I could watch them all day. Thank you, Bly Manor. Until the next time, bye-bye.